If you are 64 and nearing retirement, do your savings stack up against the national averages? As retirement gets closer, many Americans start comparing their savings to national benchmarks. Seeing how others are doing can provide context, but it can also raise new questions. Looking at both average and median data helps paint a clearer picture of how 64-year-olds are positioned financially and what those numbers actually mean. There is no universal savings target for age 64. Income levels, years worked, and investment choices vary widely. Still, available data offers a helpful snapshot. According to Fidelity, the average 401k balance for workers ages 60 to 64 is about $246,500. CNBC reports that the median balance for those ages, 55 to 64, is about $95,642. For workers ages 65 to 69, the average balance is around $251,400, while the median for those 65 and older is approximately $95,425. The large gap between average and median balances is important. A relatively small group of high savers pushes the average higher, while many workers have far less saved. The median figure often gives a more realistic view of what a typical person has accumulated. Financial guidelines vary, but Fidelity suggests aiming for about 8 times your annual income saved by age 60 and 10 times your income by age 67. At age 64, a rough midpoint target might be around 9 times your annual income. These benchmarks assume steady contributions over decades and disciplined investing. Falling short does not automatically mean retirement is impossible. It may simply mean you need to adjust your timeline, reduce expected expenses, or identify additional income sources. Several factors can limit retirement savings over a lifetime. Some workers did not have access to employer-sponsored plans earlier in their careers. Others may have prioritized paying off high-interest debt or managing daily expenses. Life events such as caregiving responsibilities, job loss, or medical issues can also interrupt consistent saving. Over time, missed contributions compound, making it harder to catch up in the final working years. If you are 64 and concerned about your savings, there are still steps you can take. Workers age 50 and older can make catch-up contributions to retirement accounts, allowing them to save more each year. Continuing to contribute and delaying withdrawals preserves tax advantages and allows savings more time to grow. Even working a few additional years can meaningfully improve long-term income. As retirement approaches, managing risk becomes more important. Maintaining some exposure to equities may help combat inflation, while gradually reducing volatility can protect against major market swings. A diversified portfolio aligned with your timeline can help balance growth and stability. Most retirees rely on multiple income streams. Social Security, pensions, part-time work, or other assets all contribute to overall security. Understanding how these sources interact and timing withdrawals strategically may help stretch your savings further and reduce taxes. While the average 64-year-old has a few $100,000 saved in a 401k, the median balance is much lower. That gap highlights how uneven retirement readiness can be. Rather than focusing only on national averages, evaluate your own expenses, income sources, and goals. Taking practical steps now can help you feel more confident as you transition into retirement.